Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Rich. Back at it again, a Coast Society. Listed as a Coast Society RG. Tune in, fuck with me. It's been a while, but just want to talk with y'all for a minute. I want to touch on the subject of necromancy. You know, a lot of people, or not even what a lot of people think, just, you know what I'm saying, give you my thoughts on it, more so what I see people think. So, in my experience with it hasn't been a direct or what you would probably say traditional experience with it. You know what I mean? But being that, we share such a thin line with the astral world because the earth is purgatory. Some people have these reactions of, feeling or seeing, you know what I'm saying, what they would identify at that time with as a spirit or, a ghost or shit like that. But then when I start to key certain things in, I start to, do certain things surrounding people who transitioned or, shit like that, I start to get my answers. You know what I mean? Like, I started to see, well, damn, you know what I mean? I never really knew shit about this person. You know what I mean? And all of us, I don't know this person, you know what I'm saying? I should say, I don't know this person, but for some reason, I know shit about them. You know what I'm saying? Just by looking at a picture or just by, you know what I'm saying? Meeting one of their family members or shit like that. Like it was a real life shit. It was a situation where I'm here with somebody and we sitting here with this woman, this older European lady, and she's we trying to get a property. We had throwing a ball or some shit. Like we throwing an event. It was at I think it was a Chateau Del Mar, and like a south suburb. I forget the name of it, but nevertheless, I'm talking to the lady or whatever, and when you get in one of those good conversations and people feel your energy and stuff like that, they open up to you a little bit. So she shows me and my bishop at the time a picture of her son. I never knew her son from a can of paint. The man's in a wheelchair. All she said was, yeah, I can't remember in sequence what led up to us talking about her son, but I know it wasn't sports because he didn't even get down on sports, and that's not the subject that we're talking about. So, nevertheless, she's showing us a picture of him. You know what I mean? That's what it was. We was talking about, taking stuff day by day, and she was dealing with the loss of him. It was around his birthday or something like that. And I took a look at him. I just held the picture in my hand. I looked at it. Oh, yeah, he was a good athlete. She looked at me like, oh, yeah, he played lacrosse. He was very good at lacrosse. He was, you know what I'm saying, like the star player on his team. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was an instance, you know what I mean? But that started to, like, get my gears going, you know what I'm saying, on the avenue with necromancy. You know what I mean? If I could see that and, you know what I'm saying, it's something in me or something on the other side for him to pull and call that to me, you know what I'm saying? Or how can I identify that with him? The man in a fucking wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers won't even equate that shit. An athlete and a motherfucker in a wheelchair. Yeah, to be, politically correct, but you know what I'm saying? Off GP, that ain't the first thing you finna fucking guess off a motherfucker. So Just putting that out there. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, traditional. I didn't have, you know what I'm saying, altars set up and, you know what I mean, things of that nature. So that's why a lot of my shit come a little bit, you know what I'm saying, unorthodox to the standard, because I really move strictly off soul, off mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I, subscribe to some degree, or I utilize the techniques in other practices. But that's what our minds have to evolve. Just because you see me, you know what I'm saying, with something that you may be familiar with, Santeria, or, you know what I'm saying, Voodoo, which you gonna see the same shit anyway. But that don't mean I'm sitting there in the religion of Santeria or Voodoo. You know what I'm saying? I know in the elements and the compound of what I am, I'm hiding that shit. You hiding that shit. We all are. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to be clear. You know what I'm saying? All these Bible ain't no different than these bishops out here. Like, none of you all on the same fucking level. Because at the end of the day, you submit your will to a God. At the end of the day, that's what makes you equal to shit. You submit your will to a God instead of accepting the challenge that you are the fucking God. But nevertheless, getting to the element with necromancy, and it's the reason why things are brought to you, especially on the spiritual path. It's the reason because you need to address it. So with necromancy, man, I would definitely, you know what I mean, encourage people to at least educate themselves on it, read up on it. You know what I mean? People who already, you know what I'm saying, on the cuffs of it, or already dabble in it, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. I ain't gonna even get straight into that aspect of it yet, but it's coming. But it's like, it's written as a taboo. Even I heard somewhere it was in the Bible. You know what I mean? When I heard, I actually, you know what I'm saying, came across it in the Bible. I forget where it said, but they go against necromancy. Basically, they talk against it. But I mean, what the hell do you call? I know it's another metaphysical and things of that nature, but it's still dealing with transitioning and being reborn. Necromancy. What the hell do you call Jesus and Lazarus? The man raised the man from the dead. What the hell do you call Jesus himself? He raised from the dead to do what he did. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's certain things. At some point, you have to evolve your mind past what people tell you. You have to, you know what I'm saying, read with just simple common sense. You know what I'm saying? You start from there, and then allow what you're being, or what you're reading, you know what I'm saying, for yourself. And that way it's more of a connection, because you thinking for yourself, you know what I'm saying, not on some selfish shit, but you're thinking and open, like, this is your thought patterns. These, you know what I'm saying, you get what I'm coming from, and you have the information. That's all it really is. It's not a third party shit. It's not a fucking middleman process. You know what I'm saying? This is a 1A, 1B type of process. That's it. So when you get into it, you know what I'm saying, you'll start to learn and start to see the shit for yourself, man. Also, what that book, the Bible say, you know what I'm saying, study to show thyself approved. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You know what I mean? And I had the not debates, but talks with people on if the Bible is there in totality. Yeah, it's books missing. So the answer to that question is no, it's not there in totality. But as far as, does it have what it needs to still, you know what I'm saying, get you where you need to be? Hell yeah. It's just the way a motherfucker is taught the shit. You know what I'm saying? Going against the necromancy, for one, that's definitely, you got to see it. Like, it's necromancy all through that motherfucker. But if you read it for yourself, you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, understand how to deal with necromancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me. So most people take it as, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the traditional way, you just communicating with the dead. You know what I'm saying? The damned or whatever the hell they want to put it. So doom and gloom shit. But understand the compound of DNA and how important that compound of DNA translates to all these different dimensions. See what I'm saying? And in that is more like one of the main things is consecration. You know what I'm saying? To move your bloodline on, that's one of the main reasons it was made. You know what I'm saying? Well, to put it to you like this, let me start from here. It was already out there, you know what I'm saying? But of course, the Egyptians, or even further from them, the Etruscans and things of that nature, the pre-dynastic Kemet, they all understood that even though we understand the compounds of what we are as gods or in higher forces and things of that nature, off DNA alone and things above it. So our existence on Earth can repeat itself because we are life giving. You know what I'm saying? We can give life as well as, you know what I'm saying, we can take life away, not in the traditional sense of kill somebody, but, you know what I'm saying, in the element of molecules and, you know what I'm saying, quantum physics. You know what I'm saying? Down to the quantum level. They could take and add life. They can take and add life. So they knew that at some point when they transition, when their body decays and gives out, when it goes, the spiritual body is still gonna, you know what I'm saying, live. The real body, the soul, is still gonna be there. And the soul is gonna either want to find another body to inhabit, or you have to do things to give your soul the direction it needs to go to, you know what I'm saying, ascend, because you already descended. You know what I'm saying? You need to ascend at this point past the cosmos. You know what I'm saying? Melanin and the height of what it is something that is outside the cosmos. It is the substance that comes from outside the fucking cosmos. It's not the cosmos. Melanin is what made the fucking cosmos. Let's get that understood.